A little disclaimer, my window is right there. I'm on the bottom floor of my house, so the street is literally right there. I have a lot of, like, I have very acne prone skin, so I have a lot of acne scarring on, especially on my cheeks for some reason. I thought I had done my hair, but maybe it's not. That's what you get when you dye your hair every 2 months. I'm gonna go wash my face, and once my face is all washed, it just moisturizes, and I use this Olay Day Cream SPF. I mean, I have really oily, like blemishy skin. Eye cream. This is the current state of my makeup. If there's one thing I'm not, it's organized, especially with makeup. This soap bar, the only thing you want is the soap and then setting spray. As long as it's a clear soap. Basically, you just don't want a white one because that's gonna leave like white on your eyebrows, which you don't want, okay? So I just will spray it like twice. Just brush your eyebrow hairs like backwards. Basically, you're gonna want it to look like that. Starting at the front, I start brushing them up so that they're flat on my face. And it's okay at this point if you have quite a lot of like white residue in there, because the more you brush it, the more it's gonna come out. It's windy here, so you don't want them brows to be moving. Once they're all pressed down, I use the same Anastasia pomade that I've used since I was like 14. This is so dry, like now it's so dry because it's so old, but honestly I feel like it does it better when it's dry. So I'm gonna go and do the other brow off camera. I wonder if I can do like a cool transition. One eyebrow. Ta-da! Now here's the thing, is that eyebrows are supposed to be sisters. They're not twins, they're never going to be twins. Unless you have the most symmetrical face on the whole planet, your eyebrows are not going to look the same. So it's okay if they look a little bit different shapes, it's okay. And honestly, I know mine look alright on camera, but in real life they're a lot more unsymmetrical than this. Before you start on your skin, you want to get all that crusty, dusty white stuff off of around your eyebrow. Prime, I use the Maybelline Fit Me, the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Your beauty blender, and I can't say this enough, it should be squelching. When you put it under the tap and you squeeze it, it should squelch. That's how it needs to be. But I don't do my nose yet, so I'll come to that. For my nose, I take a bit of the foundation and these little creases on my, whatever you call it, I don't know, behind your nostrils, and I just rub it in, because like I have a big nose, so you know sometimes the makeup doesn't stay there very well. Patting it in. Oh, doing your makeup standing up is actually tiring as nice. Okay, so we're all blended. Time to contour. It's by Sleek Makeup, and I think I stole it from my sister. So go like here, like on the upside of my cheekbone, and then I just draw it out a little bit, and I just start to blend, making sure that your beauty blender stays at like the same angle that you want your contour to go up at. And again, I do a tiny bit on my forehead, but not much. I do a little bit on my jawline, but do this other side. This is just what I do, but I have like I have a big nose, okay? I have a big one. So my nose contour is kind of just like wherever I can put it to make it look smaller. So I literally just will go like along the edge like that, and then on the other side. And also I think I have an asymmetrical nose because I don't know why. I just have a feeling noisy. And then I don't want to blend it out too much so that you just forget it's there. I used to do that because I was very scared that like my nose contour would be like in your face and you'd be able to just see it and whatever. But you want people to see it. That's the point. So don't be scared to just leave a little bit. My concealer, which I use the Maybelline Fit Me, also in the most pale shade, of course. And I start under my eyes. This concealer is pretty full coverage, so like you don't need to use very much, because if you use too much you will also crease under your eyes. My skin is breaking out. I always do this after contour because I think the contour kind of can like rub off the concealer. So I use the Glossier Cloud Paint, which as you can see it's looking a bit worse for wear, but I'll just put that up. I haven't stopped drinking. Basically I got dumped like, I don't know, like a couple of days ago. So, you know, I'm just trying to cope in any way that I know. See, that's what can happen if you don't concentrate and you use too much. Your setting powder. Seriously, running low on. So I'm gonna press that in. Now I'm gonna powder the shit out of my face because not only am I going out later, I also have work afterwards. Anyone who's worked in like a bar or a pub will understand. When you open up those like glass dishwasher things, your face literally gets like a steam bath. So you have to be powdered to survive that. And if you're not, your makeup is just gonna like sweat off. You just wait for like 5 minutes. Let's get that shit off. Basically brush it in the direction that your setting powder is facing. Now I'm going to take my pressed powder bronzer and I use the Hoola Benefit ones. I'm just going to press it in at like the top of my cheekbone and up to my temple, and then drag it down a little bit, but still like brushing it up as you use basically the leftovers of whatever's still on my brush. I use this W7 Life's a Peach. I got this as a birthday present like a really long time ago. I always use this one colour, if you can tell. So I just tap that in. And tapping it into like the top of my cheekbone. And then on the other side, literally the tiniest bit above my cupid's bow, and then a tiny bit on the tip of my nose and the bridge. We're gonna get started on the eyes. The Jaclyn Hill palette, you know, the one that was insanely popular like 5 years ago, this one. And then focusing on the outside corner, but moving in over the whole eyelid. So the shade that's lighter than the one we just put on our whole eyelid, and I just take a little bit of that. I'm just going to put that above. A small brush like this for the fine lines, and then I'm going to take like sort of a darker brown, so like I'll use this shade. So at the moment it's looking pretty dark, so I go in with this highlighting colour and I put that on the inner corner. And under the eye. One of the darker brown shades, so like this one here I'll use. because my eyes at the end here are like pretty hooded, I have to do my eyeshadow with my eyes open, especially like anything that resembles eyeliner. So like that, this one, and just now I'm gonna go above that dark wing that we just did. See the way it kind of like lifts the eye. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and do it with the other eye as well. So then once your eyes are done, this, you see it makes your eyes like kind of look bigger. I want to poke myself in the eye, so I'm going to do this with a mirror. Just curl your lashes. I use 2 mascaras because I'm very fussy with mascaras. So I use the wand of the Glossier one on the tube of the Maybelline one. So okay, I'm gonna get up close. It's Kat Von D Alchemist holographic palette. The pink, just dust it, and then on the other cheekbone, and then just go on my top lip, just on my cupid's bow, tip of my nose. The Dior lip oil, the Maybelline Colour Sensational in shade 56, and the Glossier, I don't actually know what this is called, but it's in shade Ember, and I think it's like just like the plain lipstick. I always start with the lip liner, and well, my lip liner is gone. I'm so confused. Awesome. Okay, well I guess we're not using that. We're gonna improvise. We're just gonna use the lipstick. So the Dior lip oil. And one last sip. This is how it looks. Let me take my... That is all about just enhancing what you already have. You're not changing anything on your face. Okay, that's it. I feel like you've seen enough. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and you can subscribe to me underneath, please. It's not that hard, just click the little button. I will see you again soon. Okay, bye.